This is it. This is one of the big shows.
We're ready to race. Green flags in the air.
The Craftsman Truck Series. Here we go.
Right. If that music doesn't get you ready, I don't know what will.
Hey there, racing fans. Today we've got some exciting news for all you NASCAR enthusiasts out there. NASCAR has just inked a groundbreaking 7-year media rights deal, signaling a shift into the streaming era.
Absolutely thrilled to be able to officially announce our new media partners, a group of best-in-class content distribution leaders, which will lead to increased visibility, growth, and investment in our sport for many years to come.
Stick around as we break down the key details of this multi-billion-dollar deal set to kick off in 2025. So what's the buzz? Fox Sports and NBC Sports will continue to be the primary broadcasters for NASCAR.
Foremost, NASCAR is right at the very top of our portfolio in terms of the tightness, the relationship that we have with the France family, Jim, Lisa, Ben, certainly Steve and Brian, working with them every day to improve the sport, to continue to drive ratings for NBC Sports. We know working with them over a long period of time, there's going to be a certain amount of innovation over the last 10 years, stage racing, tweaks to the playoffs. All of that really plays into one part of NASCAR. And then you look at the product itself. It's exciting racing. Young crop of drivers hitting the circuit. We're incredibly excited about how it fits into our Q3 and Q4 schedule. And working with these guys too as the anchor leg of the 4x4 relay that we're in here. We couldn't be more excited where the sport's going to be in the future.
However, here's the kicker. Amazon's Prime Video and Warner Brothers Discovery's TNT are joining the race, bringing streaming into the mix. The total deal is valued at a whopping $7.7 billion, a 40% increase over the current agreement.
A big step forward. I don't think it's a step. I think it's a big step.
Yeah.
Like, go look at what ESPN pays for F1.
Yeah.
And go look at what these networks just paid NASCAR. I think people like to think that F1 is, this big thing, which it is. And NASCAR sometimes gets a knock. But I think this shows if the numbers are right, $7.7 billion, 1.1 each year. It's a lot of money.
And now, let's talk race distribution. Fox and NBC will each cover 14 races per season, with Fox starting the season, including the iconic Daytona 500, and NBC taking over for the final 14 races, including the playoffs and championship.
Look, we will cross 3 decades when this program, new chapter starts. And nothing makes us more proud than being the one that gets to kick off the season with the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. Everybody in this room has been to it, and everybody knows how special it is and unique it is to start off a sport with its biggest event. And we want to keep pushing, and we want to keep making it bigger and better, and it really is one of the crown jewels at Fox Sports. So we're looking forward to that. And we know that NASCAR is investing a lot to make it even bigger and better as well.
But here's the exciting twist. Prime Video and TNT will exclusively stream 5 races each season, marking Prime Video's debut as a streaming exclusive NASCAR partner.
You look at the distribution itself, so it'll be a mix of broadcast, cable, direct-to-consumer streaming. Obviously financials are important for the industry as a whole.
Sure.
But I think if you look at, and the guys talked about it today with the different media partners, Fox, Amazon, Warner Brothers Discovery, and NBC, the amount of cross promotion that they're going to do and the amount of additional marketing that these groups are going to bring to our great sport, which is, to me, is super exciting. And everyone in this industry should be excited about what this is going to mean for us in 25. And I think there are things even in 24 that I think we're going to start to get some muscle memory around that will help us continue the growth of the sport.
But wait, what about the streaming experience? Well, Prime Video will not only stream the 5 exclusive races, but also practice and qualifying sessions for the first half of the season.
In terms of, why NASCAR for Amazon, what we really look for are premium tier 1 sports that can move the needle for Prime. And NASCAR fits that. Sport that has passionate fan base, a large fan base, where the sport is must-see for them. That is extremely valuable. And ultimately, what we're trying to do is make the Prime membership program more valuable for our Prime members. That's what we try to do in every decision we make.
TNT races will be available on Max, part of its BR Sports add-on, with additional coverage on True TV. This move opens up new avenues for fans to engage with the sport. So yes, NASCAR is making a nostalgic return to TNT, which previously aired races from 1983 to 2014. Bleacher Report, part of the Warner Brothers Discovery family, will feature NASCAR content across its platforms throughout the racing season.
And NASCAR fits right in because of the audience, because of the sport. It's a high-stakes sport. When you watch it, it's a great viewing experience. And I think those are the kinds of sports that we want to get behind. The second one was that what could we bring to the table, right? And when you have a portfolio that has TNT, one of the best cable channels, we have True TV up and coming as a channel that is going to have more and more sports. We just recently put all of our sports on Max, and now it's becoming one of those primary streaming platforms for sports. We have Bleacher Report and House of Highlights, which is going to play a big role in bringing younger viewers to the NASCAR family. So from a portfolio perspective, it fits right in with what we want to do.
NASCAR President Steve Phelps shared his thoughts on the deal, emphasizing the goal of long-term stability and growth across diverse platforms. According to him, the agreement reflects the sport's ability to evolve and engage audiences through broadcast, cable, and direct-to-consumer channels.
We are super excited about what 2025 is going to bring to us because of where the distribution that we now have across here, which is a combination of obviously broadcast, cable, and streaming. We want to meet race fans where they are, or potential race fans where they are. We think this group does exactly that for us. So we couldn't be happier to have them on board.
Well, one thing is for sure. Exciting times lie ahead for NASCAR fans. After all, this deal comes on the heels of another agreement with the CW for the Xfinity Series, and it marks a significant step into the streaming era. As the sport embraces new partners and platforms, we can expect innovative storytelling and immersive experiences for fans.
I think there's some real opportunities to create additional excitement. Again, whether they're new race markets or, potential format things. And I think, hearing how excited that they are about our sport is really uplifting. And I think the fans are going to be the big beneficiary.
That's a wrap for today's NASCAR update. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like this video, and share it with your fellow racing enthusiasts. Until next time, this is NASCAR In N Out on Essentially Sports. Keep the pedal to the metal.